go. Let's hit this next level. Come on, apes. Come on, investors. Come on, friends. We can do this. What a great week in the stock market. What a great week in AMC. Man, this was a tremendous week, and I hope you made some money in it, because I know a lot of you are trading AMC back and forth, and you know what? That's good. That's great. You're keeping the volume going. You're keeping the stock alive. You're keeping it moving here, and we thank you and we appreciate you. Now, some things to talk about here with the AMC. For the past 2 weeks, we have been seeing a steady walkout with the AMC here in this $40 bid price range. Now, we still have not hit 50 yet, but I'm very confident we are very close. So, like I always say, we have these two different situations going on right now. We have the actual, just the price of AMC is slowly going up, which is tremendous, which is great, and it just makes your portfolio look amazing. But we're also waiting on this big squeeze to take place, to happen. Now, this week with AMC, we were pretty much on some high ground here. We had a lot going on. And then around Thursday, the market started to trail off, and then Friday, we kind of just lost it because the job reports came out for August and they were not good. So that pretty much soured the market, ending the Friday there. But AMC is still holding that $40 bid price, which is fantastic, especially if you have calls with AMC that are a $40 range, a $45 range, close to it. You know, this is good, because let's be honest, most of these top analysts, a lot of these people that just can't really stand the heat, we're saying this is going back to a $5 range here, that it should have been there by now, but you know what? It's not. It's actually going up. We're seeing even more volume. We're seeing even more people get involved with it. We're seeing a lot of people that sold out of it come back to it. Now let's look at the volume situation here for the past 2 weeks. So talking about that 2-week mark here, we start with the 23rd of August. 75 million in volume, then boom, the 24th we have almost 300,000 in volume. The 25th we're still over 200,000 in volume. Then we start to trickle down a little bit, but we're still into 100,000 volume on the 26th. Then on the 27th of August we hit that 72 million volume, and then we go to a 108 volume. We're coming back up here into the 100, almost 30 million volume. And then the start of September, this is where we start to see it trickle back down a little bit. And then that Friday, job reports came out, and this pretty much took volume and split it in half for a lot of these things here that we've seen. So all is not bad here. We're still seeing tremendous volume. We know not every day is going to be tremendous here, guys, and we do know things are going to come and go in the market. News, good news, bad news, and you know, every time Jerome Powell opens his mouth, all you can do is pray that it is good, positive news, because if not, he just sabotages everything. I'm sorry, I give that guy a lot of heat, but he deserves it. He's cost all of us a lot of money in the past. Now, I do think going into this third week, this could be the week that we could break into $50 here. There are a lot of calls coming up for a $50 range here. And if I know my community, if I know my tribe, if I know the people here that claim to be apes, they're going to make that money and they're going to claim these calls here. They're going to bring the muscle. But on the double-edged sword with that as well, I am curious to see how the market is going to open up here Friday, coming from Friday being negative. But as we know, every time a bad job report comes out, we always rebound from that and things start to turn around here. I'm just curious, how fast is that going to happen? And hopefully AMC is not attached to this news too much with the overall market. So friends, like always, when I tell you, don't look at what, you know, articles are saying right now. It's not positive. It's not good. They're just making fun of the ape community. They're just making fun of people that still invest in AMC, and they say we're all just crazy. Well, that's fine. We're still here making money while they're just writing their articles, hoping people read them. So friends, going into a new month, being in September here, I'm always excited to see how AMC is going to react going into new contract months, going into new situations. And you know, we are very curious to see when these hedge funds, these puts that they have put against AMC, know how the stock is going to react, what news is going to be released. And the funny thing is, the more AMC keeps going up, it's doing damage to all these big hedge funds that have these massive puts against AMC that honestly they really can't get out of at this time, and if they were to buy their way out of it, it would be ungodly amounts of money. So it's a very interesting, curious situation we find ourselves in here still, that we have been in just since the end of May. We have not been in this for a long time, so this is very interesting. Now look at GameStop here. Obviously GameStop has been going at a longer rate here all the way to the start of January. Even till now, it's still running at a very high bid price. Now, the interesting thing that I find here with GameStop is, when GameStop had this first big squeeze here, right here, and then it dropped all the way down to around a $40 range, people were like, well, that's it. We're done. And then once you know it, look at the massive amount of volume came in to make this happen, going right back up into almost a $300 price. And then since then has just been playing around this 150, 200 range, almost 300 range, right to the end of June, and now just playing from the 150 stage to the $200 range. And man, I know this has been making a lot of people a lot of money still, because the volume and the range on it is so flippin' nuts, just like AMC. But AMC does not have as much wiggle room as of right now, like GameStop, but still, this is, guys, if you are comfortable buying in and out of stuff and trading, and you have money just to set on fire just for whatever happens, you couldn't ask for anything with better volume, better chances to make fast money than you're seeing right here with GameStop. And what I want to say right there, when GameStop had that first big burst right there in January, it kind of reminds me of the first big burst we had right here with AMC, which was that $63 range, then falling to a $40 range, and then going right back up into that almost $60 range. And now we're kind of doing what GameStop has been doing, but just at a lower price. We're just staying and floating around this $30, $40 range here, but we're starting to see a little trickle up here with AMC and GameStop. So this is why September is very interesting, what's going to happen here with just the overall bid price of AMC. Personally, I'm very bullish just on the fact of AMC just going up, because I feel that there is so much money being put into the kitty each week. It's just going to continue to rise here. So friends, this is where we sit. This is where we are. Listen, we can talk about contracts. We can talk about dark pools. We can talk about hidden shares. We can talk about fake synthetic shares, all of that good stuff, all that fun stuff. But I just want to look at what we see, the evidence, just the black and white of what we can see right here in front of us. And charts don't lie. They do repeat themselves quite a bit. If anything I've learned in the stock market, being in it long as I have, charts kind of repeat themselves, especially when you're dealing with things that are still so lively and still have so much attention on them right now. So I'm very bullish on this. I'm very bullish just on the price of AMC going up, and I'm very confident in the squeeze we are all waiting on, X whatever it's going to be. So friends, I do wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support with everyone. Listen, let's all help each other here. Let's be supportive. Let's all talk to each other. There's no reason not to help each other. Help each other in the comments, talk to each other. Because guess what? We're never going to see anything happen more with AMC if we don't work together. And that's what I want to say. Help your fellow investor, help your fellow ape. Talk to each other, help people understand if you are literate in contracts, puts, calls, whatever it might be, all these things. Man, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. The fact that you're willing to swing big and do something like this is what separates you from other people, that you're willing to swing big and you're willing to take chances in the stock market. And friends, listen, I have never made a lot of money unless I took chances and swung big on certain stocks and crypto. So friends, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy. I'm just a regular guy with a YouTube channel who's had a lot of luck in the stock market, who just truly loves investing and talking to my friends here on YouTube. So with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future. It is so important. But friends, I will talk to you soon. Be safe out there. Bye everyone.